Jimmy, I'm guessing is G. Jimmy G is still plan A at quarterback, and you'd watch the Teddy Bridgewater stuff as well.
Yes. So from what I gather from talking to people this week, over the past week, Jimmy Garoppolo is still far and away their plan A. That if they had to draw it up exactly, the optimal situation for the Patriots for this coming season, it's Jimmy G coming back here. And of course, that's all dependent on the 49ers doing something. Now, and I think we talked about this last week, the John Lynch stuff that's out there, don't believe anything that John Lynch says. Like, John Lynch really has no power there. He's basically, I guess he sort of runs personnel, but it's Kyle Shanahan's show from top to bottom at that place. And Shanahan keeps things very much close to, his chest. He doesn't show his cards, all that stuff. And, he might even leave Lynch out there twisting in the wind. I would not put any faith into what Lynch says. I do think that the 49ers believe that they're not going to do anything until they do better. But this Teddy Bridgewater stuff, Nick, bears watching, or at least I know other teams are watching it, and they're like, this is kind of interesting because, look, if they trade for Teddy Bridgewater, his base salary for the season is $17 million.
Yeah.
Like, that's not backup money.
No.
That's starter money. And he makes $20 million a year after that. And believe me when I tell you this, Kyle Shanahan is the type of guy who thinks that his offensive scheme can win with just about any type of quarterback. That's what he believes. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's what he believes. And so if they are looking at Teddy Bridgewater, because everybody knows the Panthers by now are looking to seriously upgrade at the quarterback position, I think that's very interesting. I think if you're a Patriots fan, you have to be rooting for the 49ers to do something. And I don't think, I can't really see them going all in on like a Deshaun Watson. Certainly, if Russell Wilson becomes available, they ain't trading them to the 49ers. That's for sure. But, this Teddy Bridgewater thing's interesting. I bet you Shanahan looks at him and says, that's a guy that I can win with. Maybe he throws a little bit better of a deep ball than Garoppolo for my scheme. Maybe he makes some better decisions. I think Jimmy's way better than Teddy Bridgewater, but in that scheme, maybe he thinks Teddy's a better fit. But make no doubt, Garoppolo is plan A for the Patriots, and Patriots fans should be rooting for the 49ers to do something at quarterback. And if you think Teddy Bridgewater is going there to be a $17 million backup insurance policy for Jimmy Garoppolo, I have a hard time seeing that.
Yeah, I just can't see it happen. They still have Nick Mullins too as well, right? So they've got somebody who's in the system, who knows the system, who could be a cheap backup. I don't think they would make the move on Bridgewater unless he was going to be the starting quarterback. What stands out to me about that, Greg, is the fact that it's Bridgewater. As you just said, is he a big enough upgrade over Garoppolo to justify making that kind of a move? Because not only are you going to let go of Garoppolo, but you're also going to trade an asset to get Bridgewater in town. And I was just thinking, throughout all this conversation about San Francisco and Jimmy G and the quarterback position, I had been thinking over the past few months that they were looking at a significant upgrade. And if they did not find that significant upgrade, then they were going to keep Jimmy G. But now this Bridgewater stuff is out there. Maybe they just want to get rid of Jimmy G. Maybe they just don't believe in Garoppolo. They don't think he can be healthy, and they just want to move on with somebody else.